Ryan Tedder.
Thank you.
Where is he? There he is.
Hey.
Ryan, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Come
How
on
you
in.
doing?
Of course, OneRepublic has been so successful for a while now, and you just, everyone's in line to record your songs you write. But do you still get a little nervous when it comes time to sit down and perform? A little bit?
I don't get nervous anymore for shows, for concerts. I get live television is about the only thing that gives me nerves.
Why is that?
Yeah, why is that?
Because I've had something go wrong. Like all it takes is one time, one incident where you have so Billboard Awards, we had this horrific performance at the Billboard Awards like 5 years ago. And it still haunts me, where we did Good Life, and I had a song with, I had a hit with another act, and I'm literally spacing on the name of it, but a song that I featured on another artist. So they were doing a mashup of both songs. And front row, I'm staring at Paul McCartney, Bono, like it was a pretty heavy room that particular.
The royalty of music.
The royalty of music, yeah. Cyndi Lauper. It was just bizarre. So I'm like, okay, wait, I can do it. I know the song. That's good. So I start playing the opening, woke up in London yesterday, opening line of Good Life, and I'm strumming the guitar and something snags my ear pack. And it comes unhooked.
Oh.
So you can't hear.
Not only can I not hear.
Tell everyone what is in an ear pack.
So
they may not understand.
So for the listeners at home, we have these things on concerts and on television that are called in-ears. They're these very complicated, expensive things that go in your ears. They block out all sound. They make you basically deaf except for the music that you're doing.
Right,
so
like wearing headphones.
You're wearing headphones, but you're also hearing this. So like if you're on television, it doesn't matter who you are. You're Beyonce and you're about to perform a song. She's going to hear a click going and a guy go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then she'll go into Crazy in Love or whatever.
You never knew that was in their ear, did you?
No, that's
So
cool.
you have a voice counting you in, and then you might even have a voice saying, and verse 2, 3, 4, go.
So if this thing's disconnected.
Flying blind. You're flying. It's the equivalent to driving on the West Side Highway blind.
Right.
Literally. So not only that, I couldn't hear the song. My in-ears are blocking any audio that I could hear. And the only audio that's happening is the reflection off the back of the arena coming back at us.
So it's not in real time. So therefore, you are live. There's no way to say, let's try this again from the top.
No.
You just got to keep going.
No.
I wish we had the sound of that. I'd love to play that.
Sir Paul, no, it's atrocious, so please don't.
But this has happened to Sir Paul. This has happened to Cyndi Lauper.
It's happened. It happened to happen at a very bad, inopportune.
I bet it's happened to Justin Bieber.
I'm sure it has. Yeah.
I bet it has.
I think it happened at the Grammys. No, I think it did, right? That's what happened. Yeah.
By the way, if you're just turning us on, Ryan Tedder of OneRepublic's here. The album's not coming out till God knows when. When, next year sometime?
We're waiting for Christ to return.
Oh,
actually.
come on.
No.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's going to come out this year. We're waiting on the record label there's like 2 or 3 moving variable things that could line up with our album that could be great. So it's kind of somewhat hinged on a couple things that could happen.
But Wherever I Go is out.
Wherever I Go is out.
We're going to play it in a few minutes.
It's out like trout, man. Yeah.
So
Yes, Danielle.
when you're writing a song for somebody,
Yeah.
do you have that person in your head already, or do you just write the song and say, all right, I'm going to give this to so-and-so?
I'm going to write Halo for Beyonce.
Right.
Yeah. Halo was done with Beyonce in mind, specifically, and it depends on the artist. It depends on the song. So like Burn, Ellie Goulding, that was not done initially with her in mind. It was somebody else in mind. It literally goes song to song. Remedy on Adele's current album was done. I started that with her in mind. I knew I was going in with her the next week, and the thing that I tend to do if I'm going to write with an artist is I started in Nashville. So that's like the school of hard knocks if you're a songwriter. That's where I came up as a writer. You don't mess around. You walk in from 10 to 2, 10 to 3, you're walking out with a song. You don't just, a lot of writers in different cities, I know a lot in LA, that they're like, I don't like to start anything until I'm in the room with the artist and just let the ether flow, and then we just capture the ghost, and we squeeze it, and
Squeeze the ghost.
we squeeze the ghost, and I can't. That's great until if you have my timeline, which with OneRepublic eats up so much of my time. If I'm in the room with whoever, Ed Sheeran, I'm not going to show up empty-handed. I'm going to walk in with at least one or two ideas in my. So just in case just in case magic doesn't strike while we're all in the room together. So like with, you fill in the blank artist with Adele, I had the chord progression of Remedy or Rumor Has It or whatever. And I had like the concept. I had like a general concept. I had the line Remedy, and then the rest I leave open.
By the way, if you're just turning,
Rumor Has It.
Yeah,
that was my favorite song.
But wait a second, hold on. If someone's just turning a song, they're like, "Who the hell is this?
Yeah, that's so cool.
Who is this guy who's written all these hits?" Ryan Tedder, of course, of OneRepublic, has written so many songs. I mean, I told my assistant, I said, Andrew, give me the list of the biggest hits. He said, there's not enough paper.
No, I went on your Wikipedia page and said songs written by Ryan Tedder, and then it just said all of the songs.
It's
like
out of
every
space.
Song written.
Yeah, you do a Google search for Ryan Tedder songs, and it starts buffering.
Well,
but my favorite is I Want You to Know, Selena and Zed.
Yeah, oh my God.
Which is probably to you like one of the worst songs you wrote. You probably don't have any love for that song. I love that song.
I do love that song. So that song came about. The irony of that is I wrote that right before Christmas a couple years ago. I was teaching myself literally to do dance music, obviously taking over the world. And I'm like, I need to get my dance chops up, so I'm going to do a dance record.
Come on, dance with me.
Come on, Danny. Come on, dance with me.
So
that's where it came from.
I want you to know.
Yeah, I had done a track.
Did they go to Zed or
no? Yeah, what happened was I did a track originally thinking Selena, and time passed. This is like literally right before Counting Stars came out. So then our world went into to chaos, and then a year later I circle back around, and Zed hits me up and he goes, "Do you have any records that could work maybe for Selena? I'm thinking about her like as the first single." And I was like, "You're not going to believe this." And I go through my email to find the record, and it was literally that exact. Yep.
Listen to this. You never think Ryan Tedder.
Oh boy,
Ryan Tedder of OneRepublic. Thank you for an incredible time with you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hearing you talk about what you do is just pretty amazing because we play it every day, but to hear the stories behind the songs, it's just the best.
Well, you're just feeding my narcissism, so thank you.
Excellent. Keep the music coming. Ryan Tedder, OneRepublic, wherever I go. Thank you, Ryan Tedder.
Thank you.
Woo!